Hi everyone, welcome to Stamping Flair. My name is Rochelle Lidsmith. Thank you so much for joining me. It's really good to see you here. Happy International Women's Day to all you women who are there doing, being strong and doing business. Great to see you here. And I hope you have some crafty fun with me tonight. I'm sharing an Easter card and I'll be sharing it's a fun fold. So if you have been with me a while, you know I share my tutorials with my newsletter subscribers. So if you want the PDF tutorial, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter and you will get that tutorial later on. Please say hi to me if you're watching with me live or watching on replay. I'd like to know. Say hi back to you. Uh, so maybe I didn't introduce myself. This is Rochelle. My name's Rochelle. I'm from Stamping Flair, and I'm from Melbourne. So this is my regular creative escape. So every Wednesday I come to you live with a tutorial. Sometimes we have a full class where I create 4 cards. So today, as I said, we're doing a fun fold, and I will go through the measurements, but we'll be doing using the Easter Bunny stamp set. So if you haven't got this, it comes with a coordinating punch as well. So that's something you might like to get as well. The sub projects in the mini catalog are available while supplies last. So I was going to say hop onto it, and I didn't even think about it. Get those products if you want while they last. Hi, Alana. And my daughter Cassidy is saying hi. She's right in front of me. Yeah, so if you want to join with me and craft with me, I will give you the cardstock measurements and then you can decorate it after. But your main pieces of cardstock you will need today, you can just get it straight up. It's so half an A4, so it's 10.5 centimeters by 27 centimeters. That's 10.5 centimeters by 27 centimeters. That's your first piece. And in the same color, you can another piece 14 centimeters by 7.5 centimeters. So your first piece is 10.5 by 27 centimeters, which is that a longer piece. And the second piece is 14 by 7.5. So I'll go through this with you and we'll score it and things together. It's not a hard fold. I like more simple fun folds, but we did this with our team on Sunday. We had a crafting session and it was a bit of a hit. So and it was nice and easy and we had a bit of fun with that. So I will have a few samples to show you as well because of that. So let's go. We'll turn this around. I am using Mango Melody cardstock, which is one I don't use often. But so on this piece, so 27 by 10.5. So if on my tutorial, you will get imperial measurements as well. So on the long side, so if you've got the Stampin' Up trimmer, extend your the arm out, and let me try and bring that down a bit so you can see. Extend your arm and score at 14.8. So this is your regular score, like a half size card base, but it's not half on this. And use your gray blade for the scoring. So 14.8 and 17.8, 21.8. You don't have to worry about writing it if you'll get the tutorial if you're on my subscriber list. and 24.8. So this fold, I didn't actually know what it was called. I had seen the fold, and my friend Fiona, she did a bit of investigation, and she said it's called a step box fold card. So a step box fold card. So we've done our scoring on the big piece. Now on the small piece, so this one's 14 by 7.5 centimeters. Again, we're on the long side, and we're going to score at 10 centimeters and 13 centimeters. Okay, so I'm just trying to bring that into this view. 10 centimeters and 13 centimeters. So that's all the basic scoring you need for the card. Get your bond folder, and we'll just let's see if I can move this up a little bit because so you get a better view. So ask me any questions as we go along. So we're just gonna fold and burnish these score lines. So I'm giving it a good press. So this is the longer piece. So what you're going to end up is something like this, which forms like a little box up the top when you fold it, right? Then we're going to score and burnish. We've already scored. We're just going to burnish these here on the smaller one. So that's basically your bits are done, ready to decorate. So that's how much, once you do it, you'll realize how quick and easy it is. I'm using the Playing in the Rain papers today. I haven't used much of it, and I don't have the bundle that goes with it, but I think the papers are, I like the bundle too. But I have to say, I haven't got everything in the catalog. So I've got the paper that goes with it, and it's very pretty paper, and I think it's very Eastery and spring-like. So I'm going to be using this. So basically, this is a 10 by 14.3 piece of paper, which I'm using up there. So that's going on the back of my card. This is a brand new glue. Let me try and spread that around a bit. And so I just pick my colors, my cardstock colors from the designer series paper. I normally do that. You can go balmy blue, you can go white, even some pizzazz there. So that's the base done. Now we're going to be decorating or covering up these little bits. So basically, you need a panel here and 2 panels of DSP there, designer series paper, any pattern paper. Now, when I first did this card, I didn't have anything on that side. But when we did this on Sunday, we thought, one of the ladies suggested, like, it might be nice to have a panel there to cover it up. So, DSP here is a 10 by 3.6. So I'm just used the reverse of this paper, which is the little checks there, and 2 pieces of 10 by 2.6. So there, I've just pre-cut that. So it's pretty much that. So we'll stick that down. So that little bit at this piece at the back, I strategically cut it so that I got some sky and the daisies, because the half the sheet is like sky, and Half the sheet is the flowers. So you could mass produce this like just by having multiples like go. It's an easy fold. So this is where I didn't have initially something here. So we want to put a lid. We're going to do that today. And I just cut another bit of leftover here. And just going to insert that there. You can use the yellow checks or the Mango Melody checks or whatever you like. So now this folds like that. So we want the card's going to lay flat and sit in it fits in a normal envelope, like a normal sized envelope. So we'll put some glue there. So just on that little tab, that flap there, and I'm going to just fold it over and it'll just form that box there. So that's the first part done. Now the next section is the smaller piece of that Mango Melody, and we're just going to cover that up. And I've got more of this paper. So this Playing in the Rain, I think it's called the DSB. It's got like a UV coating on the paper, so it's like a specialty paper. I'm using this side, which I've cut, and I'll just give a quick measurement. It's 9.6 by 7.1. And I've got a little bit for that as well. So just the same paper. Sort of happy paper. Thought it went well with the bunny. Okay. So now we've got to attach this to this part of our card. So basically we have to attach glue onto this little tab there and a little bit on the corner there. So you really need to have your card folded at this point, so on that half, so you know it's going to fit in a regular envelope. Keep this folded. You're going to place it like that, so you know where to glue it. So we're going to add a bit of glue here. And a little bit of glue here. And just position it. So then it'll sit up like that. Okay, so it's like this little box. So if you can see that there. Isn't that pretty? And it's easy to, I hope you're finding it easy. It's quite a simple little fold. We're going to decorate the front, but I'm just going to do the back as well. So this is just a 10 by 14.3 back and a piece of the DSP just to go on the back. That's all I'm using. just to decorate that, and that's where you will write on it. Write your sentiment or whatever you want. I'm going to be showing you some other examples I did with this with some other sets, and you can see that it's a great little fold for different styles or whatever you like. I put that on that side. Just glue that on. That's basically like how the card is done. So, but I want to I've got a few things planned for the front of this card. So it's cute paper, and really sweet. So now our bunny. I've got some basic white, and I thought I'll stamp the bunny in early espresso. And I'm thinking we'll use the one that we can punch out, which is that one. So we'll stamp in early espresso. Now, if you haven't seen my little post that Stampin' Up are having a color refresh that's coming through, and we will know the colors like by the 30th of March. So if and normally when we last had a color refresh, we lost about, not lost, we had a change of about 15 colors. So if there's any colors that you really like, get them prior to the announcement, because generally when they get announced, inks and refills will go real fast. And we have no idea what's going to go or what's going to stay or what's going to come back. So we have an inclination of a couple because of the colors, which but other than that, we really have no idea. So I've got crumb cake stamping blends here, and I'm gonna color this bunny in. I've done the bunny in gray. You've probably seen me do the bunny in gray. You can do a purple bunny. It doesn't matter. It's Easter, and all the subtle colors work really nice. So this one will punch out with the coordinating punch. So I'm just using the light crumb cake. My brush tip is a bit dubious. I must use this a lot because this is the second lot of crumb cake markers I've gone through, but I use them for classes and things, so goes through. Right, so I like to have a brush tip for those larger sections, so I'm just going to go over it and then I'll blend it in. It's not giving me the greatest finish because my tip's not great, but we'll work with it. Just bring in the Just give me a sec because I haven't plugged in my computer and it's saying my battery's running low, and that's the last thing I want us to lose connection. Sometimes I forget and it keeps going all day. Lucky I saw that. Okay. Our live goes. And then I'll bring back my light crumb cake and just blend it. And I find that just circular motions just make the blend better to between the lines for that. Especially because of my tip wasn't great. Get a little bit darker here where there's a bit of shadow, I would think. If you are wanting a catalog and you don't get one now, please let me know. New catalogs will be out next month. So, yeah, can you believe it? That already the new annual catalogs. So if you would like one, just leave me a comment and I'll organize one for you. So now I've got a light petal pink just for the ears, a little bit, and a bit of the nose, and just under there. All right, so now I'm gonna cut that. And punch it out. Okay, you've got that. Then I've got this die. Now this is from the painted labels. It's a similar sort of, not quite, but similar look to what our latest offering, the online exclusives, the irresistible blooms of the bundle there. I really like this just to add some interest, like a different circle. So this is the one with the poppies. I'm going to die cut a circle from sometimes with this brush stroke paper. So you get this in Night of Navy and Soft Succulent. And sometimes it's just adding different textures to your card instead of card stock is nicer. I'm just going to get my die cutting machine. Tonight, make sure you hop back at 9 o'clock. Check out my blog. I will post the card later on Facebook, but I'm doing a blog hop, and we are, it's for the Around the World on Wednesday blog hop team. And we're sharing projects with our favorite colors. It's a color combo challenge. And I'm actually sharing a project for International Women's Day. So I used one of our stamp sets for that. So that's what you get. And I just like the detail around that. So make sure you check that out at 9 o'clock. Or maybe 5 minutes past 9. But it'll go live at 9. So all scheduled. Right. So even though the colors in this are Flirty Flamingo, this is Blushing Bride, it still works. So you can mix and match your colors there. The sentiment. So the sentiment, I said it was an Easter card. So we're going to I'm picking the Happy Easter there. But what I have done, I cut that Easter greeting because it's a long greeting. And sometimes I like to get more out of my greeting. So I chopped it in half. Then I can put it like on a circle or stamp it like off like that. You can always mask it, like put some washi tape or a post-it note and do. But if it's easy enough for me to cut, I'll cut my stamp, and it lets me do that. And it's just one cut. So if I wanted to just put it back together, I can. So I am going to. I'm wanting to fit it like on a circle in there, and I've got a few circles here, so let's see what fits it. So we've got one from the All That Dies, and that might fit in there. So I'm testing it out on that. Or we've got the Stylish Shapes, are my favorite go-to. It'll fit in there as well, no problems. And I might go with that. It's a bit less detail. So let's use Early Espresso. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. On white. And I'll get, no, that's a bit small, I think. Let me get a bit of a bigger piece. All right, so we'll stamp this, the Happy Easter in Early Espresso. It's a bit crooked. And then I will die cut this out of there. So back with the die cutting machine. These would fit in a mini machine as well, as would the other die I used from the Painted Labels one. That paper's really sweet, really cute paper. So let's glue that down. Got add sentiment with dimensionals. That actually fits perfectly, that circle. It just nicely fits inside that, the stitching of the other one. And I'm going to put that up so I know how to attach this guy. So one dimension there and a couple here. Isn't that cute? That bunny's so cute. The whole bunny set, all the bunnies are cute. Bunnies are just such a sweet animal. All right, so that's pretty much done. Let's put some embellishments. I'm thinking I might need a ribbon because I don't know what color shall we put it. I've got petal pink, but I don't know, that green doesn't quite go. Maybe not the ribbon. Even some linen thread would be nice, actually. Or that. I'm rifling through my stash here. Can you hear? My linen thread. I was using it the other day. I always have heaps. Yeah. That would be nice, I think, just in the corner. Here we are. I'll take about like 60 centimeters. And then I'll cut it in half. Because then that ties in with the bunny and the crumb cake, which is nice. That. And for embellishments, I've got a few here which I picked, but I just wasn't sure which color would basically go. That's kind of matches, but we could go like a nice bright pink. I might just go with that. It's more blendy, but it's okay. Blendy. Not so, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, it's similar in tone, but it kind of goes. There's a little bit of that pink still stuck in there, that die cut. So that's your card, and just for the envelope, I'd probably cover it just with some of that DSP. But that's basically a fun fold, which we just covered at the back, and very easy to make. It's just a very simple kind of fold, and I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm going to show you a couple more that I made. So this one, excuse me, stretching over because it's right on the other end. This one I did was using our new Irresistible Blooms or Hello Irresistible collection. So I added an extra flower there. I colored it in with watercolor pencils. I stamped it and then colored it in. Um, and the front, I added that beautiful paper that comes, that 6x6 paper. Oh, that guy's moved. And those loose frosted dots at the moment, I've got to get that on. They are unavailable right now, but they will come back in. So same thing, just different look. Then this one is one I created for our summer retreat with the by the Bay suite. So those who ordered my summer retreat got to make this and with the by the Bay suite, and that was a very sweet card. I really like that one. Just love that paper, and it came up beautiful with that specialty paper and all the shells and things like that. So that was a really nice card. So 3 variations on that card. Let me know what you like, and if you do, give it a try. I'd love to see what you make. So pop that up. Take a photo, pop it up in the comments. I'd really like to see your variations on it and what papers you use and how you change up the sentiments and things like that. It's always nice to see different creations. So that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by with me and spending some time. I hope you have been inspired by creations today. And make sure you subscribe to my newsletter to get the tutorial. If I can help you with ordering, if you're in Australia and you need help with products or any questions, let me know, and I'd love to help you. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye.